And so, it is that time of year again. It's just over a week away in the real world, but here, it's just getting started. We have returned to Gridania and Mikedo's Amphitheater, where the Sugar Plum Fairy is about to participate in the 2021 edition of the Starlight celebration. So, with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Matthias Griffin back with you, as we prepare to head out on this journey. In case you're wondering, yes, not that far in the distance, there is a snowball fight, and a very active snowball fight that is going on just outside of Mikedo's Amphitheater here in Gridania. It is that crazy. If you're wondering what all that random noise was, well, there's your answer. But now, let's go ahead and do what we came here to do. We're here to celebrate the Starlight celebration with the one and only Amgaranji. And we're gonna go ahead and speak with her to take on our first quest here for Starlight Celebration 2021. Let's speak with her to take on the level 15 quest entitled A Very Yeti Starlight. It's that special time of year where the streets light up for the Starlight celebration once more, and preparations are underway. Amgaranji is busy readying for the festivities at Mikedo's Amphitheater and may have a special task for you.
Well, if it isn't my favorite adventurer, I hope you haven't forgotten about me in the years since we last met. You'll be lending a hand with the festivities again this year, won't you? Because I could certainly use your help. You see, I have something of a beast problem. Nothing dangerous, I assure you, but it's not exactly my area of expertise, and I imagine a seasoned veteran such as yourself, with all your experience dealing with Eorzyr's more exotic fauna, would be better suited to the task.
I believe we can do that.
Come on out, Rudy!
Rudy? Who's Rudy? Well, here's Rudy. Yeah, we got a little guy running around in what looks like a reindeer hood and a little jacket to boot. Yeah, he's even holding a Christmas gift in his arms. Or a Starlight gift in this instance.
This little fellow is Rudy. At least, that's what I've been calling him. He appeared all of a sudden as I was making my usual preparations, and now he doesn't seem to want to leave. I was wary at first, but he hasn't tried to cause any trouble. I dare say he's even better behaved than some of my little helpers. I've grown so fond of him I just couldn't resist making him a little costume. Doesn't he look so adorable in it?
He certainly does.
The only problem is that, as if he's trying to tell me something. It seems terribly important to him, but for the life of me, I can't figure out what it might be. I don't suppose there's anything you might be able to do to help, is there?
Well, I'm not exactly a Yeti whisperer. This guy is very enthusiastic. Yeah, what do we do?
Forgive me, I know I'm asking the impossible. After all, it's not as if an adventurer like yourself has the ability to commune with beasts. Oh, whatever am I to do? It looks like you could use some help, my dear.
Who goes there? And what's with the creepy music? Or a creepy text bubble? Well, we have a squirrel coming out of nowhere.
What? Did that squirrel just speak?
By the talking squirrel, you can understand us, or you obviously wouldn't get this option if you never did the Four Lords storyline in Stormblood, so an auspice, I presume?
Oh, so you are familiar with my kind. Excellent. It will allow me to forego all the tedious explanations. But allow me to introduce myself. I am Risai, a wanderer who goes wherever duty, sentiment, and the sweet smell of delectable desserts take me.
Does that explain the nut in your hands?
A meeting with an old friend is what called me to Eorzir, but your festivities piqued my interest. I couldn't help but overhear your conversation, and it struck me that I might be of service.
How so?
With Rudy, you can understand him? I would be a sad excuse for an auspice if I could not, so allow me to provide some enlightenment. It seems your furry little friend would entreat a favor of you. To wit, he is troubled by the fact that he is a bit of a runt compared to his brothers. They hardly even treat him like a real Yeti, making fun of him for the tiny snowballs he makes.
Well, given the fact that we had to beat one up in Snowcloak and that it was basically a pet of Ice Hearts, I mean, yeah, he probably wouldn't have really made the cut, as it were.
Snowballs? Indeed, I heard that Yetis incapacitate and capture their prey by blowing frosty balls of snow and ice.
Yeah, and I guess Rudy's telling us all about it with his many yips.
Your friend would politely point out that this is not true of all Yetis. Rudy and his kin live peacefully deep in the mountains, a far cry from the savage beasts that roam Cathis. They vie for supremacy amongst themselves, not through violence, but by competing to see who can build the biggest snowballs. Rudy was practically making snowballs in secret to prove himself when he fell from a small precipice and got himself lost. He wandered the forest aimlessly for days and had just about given up all hope when a white-haired fellow found and rescued him. The kindly fellow in question was none other than the Saint of Nemea, he says. Saved our poor Rudy before gallivanting off to the Starlight celebration. Poor Rudy, alas, didn't even get a chance to thank him, so now he wishes to find the saint and properly express his gratitude. What a touching story! Truly a Starlight miracle, and I do very much wish I could help, but... I'm sorry, Rudy. I fear I haven't a clue where the saint is right now. He never sticks to one place for too long, you see. Always busy delivering gifts to children the realm over.
Sad face. What do we do? The saint will know that you're a good Yeti, or the best way to show thanks would be to pay his kindness forward. Yeah, so says the Sugar Plum Fairy.
That's right. And if you help bring joy to all the young ones for the Starlight celebration, you can be one of those little helpers. Why, if you're lucky, you might even be able to meet him again.
And that makes him certainly happy.
Rudy says he would be happy to help. As for that matter, would I? At the very least, I can avail you as an interpreter. You'll be lending a hand too, won't you?
Yeah, I guess I have to. This is a quest after all.
I understand this is all rather sudden, but please tell me you'll agree. I'm sure it would mean the world to Rudy.
Alright then.
Splendid! Now let us come up with a plan for getting this little one involved in the festivities.
Alright, I'm ready when you are. And away they go. Alright, let's go ahead and chat with Risai over here, just outside of the amphitheater's walls. Or fence, more specifically. Yeah, not all that far from where we need to go. Also, who can tell me where to find this Nangshan cat? This thing is appearing as a minion with a lot of players, but I don't know where you get it from. I don't know if it's something you can get off the market board, or if it's something that you have to get in a dungeon drop, but if anyone knows, please tell me. Alright, Risai? Yeah, I want to make sure we get Rudy in the shot too.
I thank you again for your aid. Now there must be something special Rudy can do for the children this Starlight season. But what could that be? Might you have any ideas?
I think so. Yeah, Rudy seems to wonder what I have on my mind.
What's that you say? The snowballs you make are so tiny that no one would ever want them? Do not be so hard on yourself, my little friend. Clearly your talents simply lie elsewhere, and it is our job to help you find them. Perhaps you could join the choir, for example. Can you sing? Let's hear it!
So yeah, Rudy tries to give it his all.
Thank you, Rudy. That was most unique. Unfortunately, perhaps it's not the best fit for singing Starlight carols.
Swamp womp. Yeah, I guess Yeti's singing is kind of ear-shattering.
There must be something we can do. I would hear your thoughts, adventurer.
We could compose a carol to better suit his voice. You can make snowballs for the snowball fight. Or, how about snow-themed gifts that should do the trick. Yeah, I have an idea, Risai.
Snowball-themed gifts! Why, by the gods, I think you might be onto something. That reminds me, what do you think of these, pray tell? I picked them up in Uldar. It's some kind of traditional confection, but they look rather snowballish, don't they? Perhaps we could make something similar to the festival goers to nibble on.
Yeah, Rudy's wondering, what? He's trying to figure it out.
That's right, Rudy. This is your chance to prove once and for all. They're going to make the loveliest, most scrumptious snowball treats any Yeti ever has. And we'll be with you every step of the way. You just need to have faith in yourself.
And I think he's done with that.
Well, if it's sweets we're making, I know just the person to help. Mother Miyun at the Carline Canopy. I'm staying in a room there, and I must say I've found her confections to be second to none. Shall we then?
Well, if you enjoy her confections, wait till you try her eel pies. By the way, I'm still waiting for a recipe Reborn to make an eel pie. Meanwhile, the relentless snowball onslaught continues. Yeah, it started before I came on the air, and it's not stopping. Hey there, Risai. How are ya?
Mother Miyun, there is something my friends and I would discuss with you.
Yeah, what is it?
Quite the motley bunch, I see. What is it that brings you all here?
Well, let's tell you about it there, Mother Miyun.
I see. In that case, you've come at the perfect time. I believe I know a way this might work in both of our favors. I'm in the midst of preparing Starlight gift boxes for the children at Bent Branch Meadows. Exotic snow-themed sweets would be a most welcome addition. Then furnish you with said sweets we shall, that is, once we figure out precisely how we're going to make them. You leave that to me. I'll have a working recipe for you before you know it. In the meantime, might I ask you to pick up some of the ingredients we'll need in advance? I'll put it all on my tab so you can simply pick everything up and bring it back here.
Alright.
It will be our pleasure. And don't you worry, Rudy. Our adventurer friend and I will handle the transactions.
Yeah, Rudy's all set to go.
You do the shopping all by yourself, you say? Rika need only stand back and watch? If you insist. What an eager little helper your friend is. Here, I've made a list of everything we need. Simply show this to the shopkeepers and they'll take care of you. The flour you can procure at the Whistling Miller, and the oil at the Botanist Guild. And stay warm out there, yes? And with that, let us be off. First stop, the Whistling Miller. With us, Rudy.
So, just northwest of the amphitheater is the Whistling Miller, and we have Muggles dancing. Well, in the meantime, we do need to speak with Rudy, who's in here somewhere. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, hello there, says Rudy.
Is that a baby Yeti?
And why is it dressed as one of the Saint Onibia's helpers? Because he is. Yeah, let's have a closer look. A letter from Mother Miyun? Let's see here. Ah, now I see. You're running an errand for the Carline Canopy. Well, I can certainly help with that. Give me just a moment, and I'll fetch you your flower. There goes someone's minion away. Meanwhile, here you are. This should be enough to last Miyun for a while. Don't work yourself too hard now. Yeah, Rudy really likes to beat his chest.
Well, would you look at that? It would seem our friend Rudy is a natural at this. I dare say it couldn't have gone any smoother if we did it ourselves. Now to the Botanist Guild for some oil. Off we go.
And away they go. And we shall follow. Oh, hey, Mellow's out here. And here we are, making a turn into the Botanist Guild. And so Rudy is speaking with a lady known as Sandra.
Ah, begone, foul beast! Back to the forest with you!
Well, yeah, that wasn't the reception he was hoping for.
Oh dear, it seems our friend is in something of a pickle. We could go to his aid, but let us wait a bit still. It would give the lad more confidence if we are to be able to overcome the predicament himself. It won't leave. Oh, what to do? I'd rather not involve the wood whalers.
Yeah, please don't. Yeah, please don't do that. So yeah, take a look what we got.
A note? Could it be that you're here on an errand of sorts? Well, I'll be. Cooking ingredients for Mother Miyun. And here I thought you some savage beast who wandered in here to cause trouble.
Someone of that size? Really?
If frying oil is all you need, I'd be happy to oblige. Just a moment.
And so, Sandra goes ahead and does her thing.
Careful now, it's heavy. And do take care on your way back to the canopy, yes?
And away he goes. Is he carrying that thing over his head or something?
Well, would you look at that? Rudy managed fine on his own after all. And now that we have everything we need, let's head back to the Carlin Canopy and get all of this to Miyun.
And I will see you there, Isai. Yeah, this time around I'll just warp back to the main aetherite. Yeah, not while it's snowing. It's not a good idea, especially when you get to Garlemald. Alright, Rudy, we're back. And hey, Mother Miyun, good to see you again.
Good to see you back safe and sound. And just look at how well you performed your little errand. You really are a wonderful little helper.
And so, sometime later... Yeah. What do we got? A nod of approval from Mother Miyun.
And with that, we have everything we need to make sweet Starlight treats for the children. It'll take me a while to prepare, so how about a cup of piping hot tea while you wait? That would be splendid, Mother Miyun. I dare say it might make me even hungrier for a little something sweet to go with it.
Yeah, and Rudy approves. Yeah, don't worry, I'll take care of them, Mother Miyun. You do what needs to be done. And so, sometime later... Yeah, Rudy's all set, beating his chest and all.
Amazing! I expected nothing less from you, Miyun. Truly, your confections are simply to die for.
And there we are. There's what they look like. Yeah, looks like coconut snowballs drizzled with chocolate.
You flatter me, Risai. Incidentally, you may be interested to hear that this is a traditional dessert called Schneeballs.
But not sweaty balls?
Named after an old Hellsguard word meaning snowball. A perfect fit for Yeti, wouldn't you say? Oh, so it was no mere coincidence that they looked like little snowballs.
Yeah, Rudy seems confused.
You know, Rudy, you shouldn't let yourself be discouraged by what your siblings might say to you. There's no shame in being different from everyone else. After all, just look at me. I'm hardly like all the other squirrels out there. And do I let it bother me? Not at all. We should be proud of what sets us apart from others, not ashamed.
Beat that chest there, Rudy.
Once we finish making these, my gift boxes will be ready for delivery to Bent Branch Meadows. Speaking of which, would you like to help in handing them out? There's no better reward for hard work than watching the children's faces light up with joy. Don't worry, you won't have to do all the work. I'll be asking the Starlight celebrants to assist as well. Well, what do you say?
Yeah, Rudy's happy about that.
Rudy says he'd love to, and would be most appreciated if you would join us. You'll do this for him, yes?
Oh, of course we will. I'm the Sugar Plum Fairy. I have to do this. Beat that chest.
You have my thanks. We'll make a few more batches of these and pack them up into the gift boxes for you. Garaji will be able to tell you what to do from there. Duly noted. Thank you for everything, Mother Miyun.
I just love that chest beating that Rudy does. It makes him look even cuter than before. Alright, back to Miketo. Alright, we're back.
Welcome back. I trust that everything is well with our newest little helper.
Yeah, here's what's going down.
Rudy and the two of you are helping Mother Miyun make snowball-shaped confections? What a splendid idea! The children will be delighted, I'm sure. Well done, Rudy. I'm so proud of how far you've come.
Speaking of which, oh, he and Risai standing right next to me. Chest beating.
Furthermore, we would like to assist in handing out of presents at Bent Branch Meadows if we may. Of course! I wouldn't want you to miss out on the joy of delivering the goodies and seeing the children's smiling faces. Thank you for sticking around, my friend. If you'd like, I'd be happy to tell you more about the festivities so that you can get fully into the Starlight spirits.
Alright then. So we'll take our 1,140 experience points for that. So, the first quest is done, and it's time for another. Let's go ahead and speak with Am again to take on the next level 15 Starlight Celebration quest entitled Time to Shine. Garaji knows just what you and your friends can do to put smiles on the children's faces.
Well, I do believe it's time to deliver presents to the children. You're still willing to help out, yes?
Yes, indeed.
It will be our pleasure, Rudy's in particular, and we'll be there to support him all along the way. Excellent. On to business then. My fellow celebrant Bainfeld has been placed in charge of this task. Seek him out at Bent Branch Meadows, and he'll tell you everything you need to know.
And so, away we go. And there goes Mello. Yeah, I might see you out there. We'll find out. Nice to greet us. Also, I forgot I can actually fly out here. Yeah, we don't come here that often anymore, so we gotta remind ourselves that we can fly now. Well, Toya showed up. All mentioned that he might be helping out. And believe you me, we could use all the help we can get.
Then you will have ours. My Yeti friend Rudy, Rika and I, Risai, are more than happy to aid. Though I must say, Mother Miyun truly outdid herself this time. Just look at all these presents. Might I suggest that we split the duties, that we might deliver them to the children in a more efficient manner? Rika, why don't you take a batch and go with Rudy? Meanwhile, I'll get started from the opposite side.
Yeah, Rudy's all set to go.
Dear me, Rudy's so raring to go that it might be best to stand aside a bit and leave him to it. It will do wonders for his confidence, and I'm sure the children would delight in getting a gift from a seasonally fitting snow creature.
And so away he goes on those little legs. Yeah, I know what you're wondering. Why are there kids in and around Bent Branch Meadows? This doesn't seem like the kind of place for children, but be that as it may, we do have some here, including this bashful boy and restless girl. Both dressed up in snow ponchos or snow parkas or whatever.
A snow beast? Please, don't eat me!
Yeah, it's not like that.
A present? For us? Why, you must be one of the saints' little helpers!
Yeah, have a look. Rudy gave the children their presents.
Wow, these look absolutely delicious! And I was just thinking about how hungry I was. Lucky me. Are you sure these are safe to eat? I suppose they must be, or that adventurer would do something about it. anyhow, thank you. Thank you, fluffy little helper. We'll be sure to not eat them all at once.
Yeah, chest bump. Or chest pound or whatever. Look at him go. Alright, let's see who we can give a gift to next. They're gonna be right over here. We have a demure girl and a spirited boy, of whom we have a bard performing on their behalf. But it's not enough to not have the children scared.
Oh, it's a monster! You, adventurer, do something about this!
Don't worry, he's with me.
Wait, I think it's holding something there. What have you got there, little friend? Are those presents for us?
Playing Jingle Bells, right on.
What are these? Some kind of snowball-shaped cake? I've never seen anything like them before. They look so good, and I'm going to tell all my friends I got them from the Saint's cutest helper of them all. They smell delicious. Thank you very much for the gift, little hopper. And you too, Mrs. Adventurer.
Hey, I'm not married. Well, actually, Rika is married. She has taken the eternal bond, so technically that's right. But me personally, I'm not married, sadly. And away goes Rudy. I wonder what else this person knows as far as carols are concerned. Well, let's go back to Banefeld. You should be proud of yourselves. Your snowball sweets are the talk of the town, and not just among the wee ones. You brought us all a Starlight miracle this year. What the? Yetis! Yetis in the city! Take cover at once! Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not good. But I don't think Banefeld can fight. That voice! Did that come from the city gates? Yeah, and conveniently it's raining now. Yeah, suddenly things got a lot more dour. Yeah, they weren't kidding. And they're full-grown size, too. Yeah, we barely even hold a candle to them in terms of height. What are the 7 houses going on? Yeah, and the Woodwares are trying to hold them off. I know not from where, but a pair of most fearsome Yetis just stormed into the city. Yeah, look how angry they are. Yeah, what's wrong, Rudy?
Oh dear. Yes, I see. Lend me your ears, friends. There is no need to panic. Our large friends here haven't come to attack us. They are simply Rudy's siblings, come to take the little brother home.
You're a lucky little Yeti to have such a good family running after you, Rudy. Even if they do look like they're about to give you a good whooping.
Indeed, I cannot deny that they are a bit perturbed. To hear them tell it, they are rather upset that Rudy allowed himself to be captured so easily.
Captured? That's not like the way things at all. Captured? Think they can't fend for themselves, do they? Oh, Rudy. Give them what for. Tell them that's not what happened. Yeah, that's not what's going on here. But they beg to differ. Yeah, tell them there, you Rudy. Well, the dramatic music stopped, so that's good, right? Yeah, I'm a chest-beaten Yeti that gives out Starlight gifts. Yeah, they heard that. Well, the sin. Did they sort it out?
Oh, I'd say our little friend Rudy really tore them off. He told them all about the delicious snowball treats we made together, and how the children's faces lit up when we gave them their presents. He said he may be small, but he's as proud as any can be of what he accomplished, and he won't let anyone belittle him anymore. Yeah, good job there, guy. Say, Rudy, how about letting your brothers try your snowballs? A taste is worth 1,000 words after all.
Yeah, get them to chow down. Although the snowballs will probably be like crumbs to these guys. And so, while it's still raining, oh, nothing like sharing tasty treats to bring a family together. I'm guessing that's their roar of approval?
Well, isn't that nice of him? He just apologized for how they treated Rudy all these times. He says he's proud to call Rudy his brother, and that Rudy is more than welcome to join them in their snowball fights and all their Yeti games.
Yeah, look how happy he is. Aren't these Yetis gonna be sweating it out pretty hard though here in the middle of the Black Shroud? Meanwhile, as we pan over, yeah, hey there, Godbert. Yeah, I don't think you'll need to intervene this time around. Yeah, and thankfully for us, you are not going to strip down into your underwear and use your giant golden hammer to beat everything into oblivion. Back over to Rudy.
Rudy says that he intends to return with his brothers to the mountain home, and that he so very much enjoyed his time with us. He only wishes he could have properly thanked the Saint of Nemea before he left.
I wouldn't worry about that. I reckon the Saint held you as clear as can be. Look, this was sent by those tasty morsels you made. It's a letter from you-know-who. Let's have a read. Dear Rudy, your delightful little snowball treats simply sparked the festive Starlight spirits. I dare say you are the finest of all my helpers this season. Ho ho ho! Did you hear?
Did you hear that, Rudy? It would seem the Saint was watching you work the whole time.
Yeah, he's definitely happy about that.
Oh, Rudy, of course Rika will miss you too. Rika, Rudy says that were it not for you and the rest of us, he never would have realized what he was capable of, or found the confidence to stand up to his brothers. He says that everyone he met here was so incredibly kind, and it was because of that he was able to make the best snowballs he's ever made. He says thank you, Rika, for this most miraculous, memorable Starlight of his life.
Yeah, beat that chest of yours.
Fare thee well, Rudy, and promise that you'll come back to see your friends again someday, yes?
You know, trying to get Risai into the shop, it's not easy with the text bubble the way it is. Walk whom you go then. Take care of yourself out there. And away he goes. It'll be lonely here without the little guy. Although I do have to ask, why didn't they go in the other direction? The mountains are to the north, not the south.
Worry not, my friends. Yours and Rudy's past may very well cross again somewhat. After all, we never know what fate has in store for us. And with that, we best return and report to Amgarangi. I suspect she'll be thrilled, if sad, to hear that Rudy has gone away home.
Alright then. And so, back to Gridania. Alright, back over to Miketo's amphitheater. And more bards are showing off their caroling skills. Let's speak with Am. I said let's speak with Am, yeah. Don't worry there, Risai. I got you covered. Right under my dress. Oh, man. Yeah, don't worry. You'll stay warm under there, I promise.
All done handing our presents, are you? Thank you very much and good work, Wait! Where's Rudy gone off to?
He's gone back home.
Home with his brothers? But I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Oh, to ruffle his fluffy fur one last time. You were quite fond of the little fellow, weren't you? Of course. Who wouldn't get attached to that adorably pouty little face? Oh well, if he's happy now, that's all that matters. And now, allow me to thank you both once more. Not just for your help with the festivities, but for everything you did for Rudy as well. You helped him find the confidence he needed to make his siblings accept him. Why, if Rudy's exploits don't fill you with the spirit of Starlight, I dare say nothing will. Why, I'm feeling more enthusiastic about the celebration than ever. And, as head celebrant, I will do all my power to spread joy and smiles with as much passion as Rudy did.
And we'll look forward to it there,
I, too, very much enjoyed the time we spent together. Truly, it was full of new experiences to look back upon fondly. Isn't that so, Rika? Yet I fear the time has come for us to part ways. After all, I've lands to traverse, people to meet, and sweets to eat. I very much hope to see you again someday. And who's to say, should you ever find yourself in a pinch with Beast again, I might very well show up to lend a hand. Farewell.
Well, where we're going, is that something you will necessarily want to do there, Risai? It might be in a little over your head, too.
Thank you, truly. I know it isn't much, but please take this as a humble token of my appreciation.
Thank you very much, It was a pleasure working with you again.
And believe it or not, the Saint himself has expressed an interest in meeting you. No doubt he wishes to thank you in person. Whenever you have a moment, pray just say the word.
Alright, and so for our journey, we'll take 1,440 experience points, plus we get a wind-up Rudy minion, eager to help though perhaps not suited to guiding sleighs. Yeah, especially with the reindeer hood that he was wearing. And a Squirrel Emperor, at once more powerful and adorable than a certain Simian King. Yeah, we're looking at you in that level 70 dungeon that I can't remember the name of right now. Let's pan over and have a look at the wonderful decorations. Swallow's Compass. It's Swallow's Compass. And we also gained the achievement Friend to the Furry. Yeah, as we can see here, has more things that she wants us to do, so I believe we can definitely help her out.